Well, thank you for tuning into my channel, and I suppose you heard me sing in the last video. Very unentertaining and unprofessional. Um, but what I uh, made this video here about was it finally happened. Someone finally ticked me off. Um, you know, Let me take a moment to reassure you that I am not a sore uh, poet or writer, however you want to categorize it. I, in no way, am weak to criticism. Now, when it comes to poetry, poetry is the work of an author, poet, blah, 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 an individual who finds the meaning within their heart, their soul, their spirit, but for now, let's just say inside themselves, whether it be mind, it don't matter. Um, a poet finds that meaning and they put it into words. Okay, now, forgive me for not looking at the screen. I'm a bad blogger, but that's besides the point. Um, Now, these poets, they find the meanings, they put it into words. You know, some poets do it because they get the inspiration for a poem and it really hasn't happened to them, or it's not something that actually came from their heart. They're doing it to either make money, gain fame, or to entertain. Um, but my poetry here in Twilight's Embrace, it's published by Publish America. It was my first book, published May 5th, 2008. Um, Consists of 50 straight to the point poems that came from my heart. And let's hold this thought while I read what I wrote on the back of the book as the summary and the note from me inside the book, and then I will explain more. Okay, so from the back, that big block of text, it says, "Take a journey in the world of poetry with me, and you will see that the true colors of words are right before your eyes. A release of the spirit and soul's true feelings, as word for word, it is here inside these pages that you will find no lies." Sorry about that. As you see heartbreak, love, laughter, joy, sadness, and all the emotions in one, you will be able to relate them. For surely I could just write these poems and feed them to you, and yet they mean nothing. But what is written here came from the deepest parts of my heart. They extended from my soul and became words and letters on paper. They proclaim their desire to reach an audience, and I believe that has been accomplished. It is now up to you to read what the soul has to offer. And then the note from the author, which is me. Note from the author. Inner feelings mixed with emotion are what the following poems are. Different standpoints in my recent years. Keyword my recent years. As you read these, you may notice the change in mood and spirit that I have went through. Nonetheless, you will feel a sense of me in every poem inside these pages, for they are of me and are me. My mind spins fast and freely, and once it starts to release the words that I used to call ramblings, it will not stop. They flow freely out of my mind frequently. However, I will not bore you all with a long note from myself, for you have brought this book to read and enjoy, not to be stuck on a page with a note from the author. I hope you find the joy and feeling you are looking for in my words, and I hope they fill your spirit with a new meaning of poetry and the new rebirth Matthew Hodges. Now, I want you to take a moment, pause this video, and actually think about what I just read to you. If you if you have to, rewind this video or slide the slider back and repeat where I read all of that to you, and think about it before continuing any further. But for now, I would like to say what I was going to say. Those poems came from my heart. They were written to my friends, to friends of friends, minor acquaintances, and about my life. And to have someone send you a message telling you, I bought two of your books, and this was supposed to be a friend, by the way. They had seen some of the poems that were in the book beforehand, but they sent me a message later on saying, "Hey, I bought two of your books. Got them, read them, you know." But really have to say, I thought you could do better, and something along the lines of all the poems rhymed. Um, I hated it. Um, I wish I was sorry, but I'm not. And there was more to it. And the criticism, I mean, it started off as kind of like creative criticism. And the further it got into the message, it was, I don't know how to put it, but it was not criticism. It was like, okay, for the experienced person in literary, it's like when a publisher or a literary agent is on your back saying, "No, this is not how I want you to write it. This is how you're supposed to write it. This sucks." It was like this person was actually on my back telling me that I should have wrote it this way. I should have impressed them with every might in my bones, or in my mind, or in my fingers. I should have impressed them beyond imagination. I'm not here to impress people. I'm here to enjoy life and to make something out of my creativity, my thoughts, my feelings, my situations. The worst of worst situations inspires poems. It inspires people beyond reality, and I can't make it clear enough that if you've got a tongue that's gonna babble insults and negative feelings, sometimes it's best to keep your mouth closed. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Keep them off the tongue. After I read that message, it kind of kicked me, and said, stop writing. It's not worth it. Maybe everyone that has bought one of the books is saying the same thing. Just stop what you're doing. Stop all of this. But then I got to thinking, why let one person who was, I can't say ignorant because that's not my style, one person that was less considerate and undereducated and poetry and feelings and heartfelt emotions, why let that person destroy something that you've worked so hard for? Why let their opinion shut you down entirely? And I replied back to myself with the answer, you're not supposed to. So, this is just a message explaining a little bit about what I'm going through. I'm going to be gone for a month or two. I hope that everyone's doing well. Sorry for these long vlogs, but you must know that I'm a person with a lot of thoughts. Anyways, to everyone, Patricia, Tyler, Alex, Michelle, Brenda, Hope, Anna, Kat, Yasmin. I love you all. Mm, some, you know, day I hope to be back on YouTube and able to run my mouth. But until then, time's running out on this video, so I'll make this quick, short, and sweet. And bye. Bye. Love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.